Hello everyone, after a short hiatus, I'm back, with a new microphone and a new Let's Play. I wanted to start doing more long-form Let's Plays, and this seemed like a good place to start. Sereno. Someone on Reddit told me about this game, and after checking it out, I was blown away. Initially, I was a little off-put by the fact that it was a horror game, but I'm so glad I finished it because it deserves a lot more attention than it's currently getting. I've also wanted to add more commentary to my videos, so I'm going to be adding it in whenever I come to something worth commenting on. All that said, let's get started. This first room doesn't have that much in it. There's a well in the middle and a bunch of doors. The difference here is that all these doors are locked. You can even try going up the stairs, try and finding more doors, but those are locked as well. Or you just can't reach them. Dead end. Looks like the only way in is down the well. In we go. Also, you can't climb back up the rope. I already tried that. Only one way forward. Down another flight of stairs, and we find ourselves in looks like a sacrifice room with a pool of blood in the middle. Also, someone's in the window, watching. Despite finding more doors, all of them are locked. In fact, I'm even going to go to the other side here. I'm going to try opening the heart door, and that one is locked as well. Only way to go is through the middle door here. The door with a skull on top. Now, the first time I came in here, I came in without my torch up. So I got to the end of the walkway and didn't quite know what was going on. Someone there?
Se te assustei, faz muito tempo que não recebo visitas. Pelas tuas roupas, percebo que és um estrangeiro. O que te trouxe tão longe? Procurando pelo seu irmão? Bom, faz muito tempo que eu não vejo ninguém por aqui. Mas essas correntes não me deixam sair desta sala. É possível que ele ainda esteja vagando por esse castelo. Não deixe que minha aparência horrenda te engane. Sou tão humano quanto qualquer um. Apenas fui vítima de um ritual, assim como tantas criaturas neste castelo. Entretanto, ainda me resta uma esperança. O sacrifício não foi completo. Se tu me ajudar a quebrar o ritual, eu em troca lhe ajudarei a encontrar o teu irmão. Pois bem, então, mas preste atenção em minhas palavras. Este castelo é um lugar perigoso. Criaturas malignas vagueiam pelas trevas. Todo cuidado será pouco. Se desejas sair deste pesadelo convido. Antes de mais nada, tenho muita sede. Use este balde para me buscar um pouco d'água. Dentro dele está a chave para a porta de espada. Ao final de um túnel, você deve encontrar uma fonte d'água. Vá rápido, tenho
So we've got our first key and a bucket of water to fill. And this is where we start seeing the game really show its true colors. Go through each of these doors, and behind each one is, well, locations that don't feel like they belong within the castle setting that this supposedly takes place in. I got the key to the sword door, so go through it, and I find a rocky cave with lanterns guiding my path. Not really the first thing that comes to mind when someone asks you to go get well water. Also, it appears I'm not the first person to come down here. Well, there's the exit. Might as well see if this is the way to the well. Gonna go to the top here and... Oh, that was tragic. Doesn't seem to be a bottom to this place. And there only seems to be one opening. And you'll notice, aside from the big fall there, not much has happened during this initial go through to the water. In fact, it's almost too uneventful, to be honest. Hello there. Well, as long as you're not trying to kill me, I'm just gonna go get the water. Here we are. Well, nothing seems to have happened. I'm gonna leave now. Alright, I'm back. And here's the water you asked for.
Muito obrigado, amigo. Me sinto revigorado. Agora, para que possamos começar a quebrar o ritual, preciso que você pegue algo para mim. Pegue esta chave de cruz. Com ela, você conseguirá entrar em um velho armazém. Nos fundos dele haverá uma passagem secreta para um templo antigo. E lá, ao topo de um altar, você encontrará a maçã do primeiro sacrifício. Vá e traga a maçã para mim.
So, another key and directions through another room. This time it's the cross room. And this is where the atmosphere of the game really starts getting spooky, as if it wasn't already there already. Now the bridge is on fire. Guess I'm not going that way. Now, if I remember correctly from the first time I played this game, there's a door in the other end of this room, and I'm supposed to go through it. I don't know of any other ways to get out of here. Seriously, who puts all these boxes and barrels in this room like this? It's like a maze. Ah! And now I'm dead. Let's try this again. Ha! Joke's on you, ghostly spirits! I have the power of cheating on my hands! And there's the door. this is apparently what the cross key is supposed to be too. And we find ourselves in a mostly barren room with what appears to be the altar of sacrifice on the other end. Take the apple and the statue starts spazzing out. Now, he's not actually doing anything to me, he's just looking creepy and moving weirdly. That being said, you can't actually exit the room through the same way that you came in. The only way out is up these stairs. Yeah, it turns out there's another door up here, and oh, who's that? Is he looking at me? Doesn't seem that way. At this door, which also apparently takes the cross key! Well, I'm not dead. Might as well keep going. Ah, another statue with that face drawn on it. And we find ourselves back in the room from before, except this time we're up on another level. You can't actually take the ladder down, you just have to jump. And the bridge is still on fire. Back in the room of sacrifice, the guy in the window is back. Alright, back here. What key are you going to give me this time? And also, the bottom of his mask detaches.
Obrigado, amigo. Você tem
And apparently he's just as grotesque underneath.
Agora, para que possamos continuar a quebrar o ritual, eu preciso que você vá para a casa do barão. Aqui, pegue a chave de coração. Com ela você conseguirá entrar na casa. Lá você deverá encontrar uma passagem secreta para uma antiga câmara de tortura. Chegando lá, você encontrará o coração do torturado. Vá e traga o coração para mim.
So, he gives me the hard key this time. Also, something else to note is that apparently now the entire cross room is on fire, as that door is up in flames. Anyways, we can't go anywhere else other than the heart door, and this is another example of what I was talking about when I said environments that you would not expect to see in a castle setting. We find ourselves in a mine shaft that's breaking into a suite. Okay, not what I was expecting. Another statue, except this one doesn't have the face drawn on it. Nothing else in this room, so let's try the rest of this place. And we have another spirit, except this one's on fire. This door is also locked. That's odd, because aside from the darkness surrounding everything here, and also that room being on fire, this house seems ordinary. Almost as if someone used to live here. Look, there's even a box by the bed. Okay, note on the table. Let's see what it says. If you are reading this, I probably lost my memory again. Anyway, the key to that place is in the jewelry box next to my bed. Just take it and put it in the statue for the magic to happen. Keep it far away from Lisa. Open the jewelry box and another key. Now, the only statue I remember in this place is the one from downstairs. The one that surprisingly doesn't have the face of that demon before on it, and another shadow standing in the door. Again, you're not trying to kill me, so I'm just gonna keep going. Key to the statue, and of course, secret passage. Now we find ourselves in a sewage room. And here we find ourselves in an old torture chamber. Apparently, a lot of people have died in this place. Like, a lot.
Ei! Ei, você! Você mesmo com a tocha! Ei! Ei, você mesmo com a...
Me chamo Guilherme. Fui enviado pelo rei para investigar o sumiço de pessoas nas vilas vizinhas. Vim parar aqui dentro deste castelo. Enquanto estava investigando, de repente tudo ficou escuro e acordei aqui. E quanto a você, vejo que és um estrangeiro. O que te trouxe aqui para este castelo? Se seu irmão se perdeu por este castelo, eu sinto lhe informar que é bem provável que ele esteja morto. Como pode perceber ao redor, todas as pessoas que estavam por aqui foram vítimas de um ritual. Eu fico surpreso que você esteja vivo até agora, vagando por aí. E esse seu amigo pediu que você pegasse este coração? Bem, este coração é um item de sacrifício, e você realmente não vai querer pôr as mãos nele. Não sei que amigo é este que você encontrou, mas pode acreditar, eu sou o único amigo que você vai poder ter neste castelo. Escuta, eu posso responder a todas as suas perguntas, mas eu não sei há quantas horas estou preso aqui nesta cela. Se você puder me buscar um pouco de água, eu prometo responder a todas as suas perguntas. Mas por favor, haja o que houver, não conte para esse seu amigo que eu estou aqui. Na verdade, seria melhor que você não visitasse ele mais. Vá e busque água para mim, por favor. Tenho muita sede.
So we found ourselves another living individual in this place, who apparently appears to be human. Also, I cannot take the heart now. Doesn't seem to be anyone manning this torture chamber, so guess I'll just take the cup for water and leave. How far does this go? Also, you can't take the sewage water. I tried that the first time I played through this. Cut back into this place, and mostly things look the same, except... yeah, apparently this whole place is on fire now. Doesn't change what I gotta do, though. Now here you have a choice. You can go and get the water for your new friend, or you can go back to your old friend and spill what you've been doing. Watch carefully. This time when I try to get the water, evidently this place is cursed. I mean, more so than I already knew. The first time, nothing happened to me as I was trying to leave. So let's see what happens this time. Nothing. Okay, more spirits appearing and then vanishing. I've got the water. Yeah, as if things weren't disturbing enough, now my path is starting to vanish. Gotta just find my way through this cave through trial and error now. There's that skull again. Alright.
Muito obrigado, estrangeiro. Eu realmente estava precisando disso. Bem, deixa eu te contar a minha história agora. Há cerca de 2 semanas, fui enviado para investigar o desaparecimento de pessoas nesta região. Quando cheguei lá, tudo o que encontrei foram corpos despedaçados e vilas queimadas. Quanto mais eu investigava, mais claro ficava para mim. Alguém estava cultuando Sereno. Há décadas atrás, nós acreditávamos ter eliminado todos aqueles que conheciam seu ritual. Todas as pistas me levavam até este castelo, e quando cheguei aqui, encontrei uma passagem secreta dentro de um poço. Investigando um pouco mais, pude ter certeza, o barão cultuava Sereno. Segundo as lendas, se você oferecer uma quantidade certa de morte e sofrimento, Sereno te considerará o maior dos seus desejos. Você consegue encontrar altares como este aqui ao lado, espalhados por todo o castelo. Estes altares são uma verdadeira abominação. Pouco antes de ser atacado, eu estava investigando a casa do barão. Parece que ele chegou a queimar a própria filha em sacrifício. Eu não sei o que o barão quer, mas ele não vai parar até conseguir. No fim, o sacrifício foi deixando sequelas no próprio barão, que dia após dia foi ficando mais e mais deformado. Eu não sei dizer o paradeiro do barão, mas nós precisamos impedi-lo. Você estava servindo ao barão esse tempo todo. Ele está tentando completar o ritual. Entretanto, ele só tem parte dos itens necessários. Ainda há uma forma de impedi-lo. O barão ainda tome. Pegue esta chave e este coração de bronze. Eles te ajudarão a abrir a porta dos 3 irmãos. Lá, você encontrará a adaga do sacrifício superior. Com ela, nós conseguiremos matar o barão e recuperar os itens que você deu para ele e pôr fim nesse ritual. Vá rápido, não há tempo a perder.
So yeah, apparently Sereno is the name of the demon statue that we've been seeing all over the place, and more of this place is set on fire. But the door of the 3 brothers is still open. This time we see a flash of light, on the other hand. And as if things weren't already spooky enough, my torch doesn't seem to work anymore. Let's see if I can find a place to put the bronze heart. Alright, there we go. So I'm guessing that's the dagger of superior sacrifice. Now I go through this room and find myself in a rather idyllic location, and except my torch still doesn't work. Thus we find ourselves in what appears to be the most peaceful part of the castle. if we're even still in the castle at all. Nothing seems to be happening as of yet. Torch still doesn't work, but we find ourselves in the most peaceful part of this area, yet as it becomes apparent, this is all just an illusion, as everyone is frozen in time. Everything seems normal, and surprisingly enough, there's even a church in this place. A shockingly normal church considering what we've been through thus far. And unfortunately, there's no going in. Only other place to go seems to be through here. Okay, so we've left the village, found ourselves in an open field with one tree and one person standing next to the tree. Even the castle seems normal here. Excuse me, sir, do you know where to find the silver heart? Bam. So, apparently this person is the Baron. Evidently his wife died and he's made a deal with Sereno to try and bring her back. And we even have ourselves that same creepy music and movements from earlier when we looked at the statue. And the path back is on fire now. Torch obviously still doesn't work. Even the tree's on fire. Thus we find ourselves in a flashback to the events that the knight from before was telling us about. Troops massacring town and burning the houses in an attempt to cause enough suffering to get Sereno to grant the Baron's wish. Anyways, we now have ourselves the Silver Heart. We return to the room from before. Place the Silver Heart. And now the other door is open. Except this time, we have to make a leap of faith. Again, finding ourselves in an oddly peaceful setting. Nothing's happening thus far. And I spoke too soon. We're still in the boat. Darkness seems to be encroaching upon the surroundings, so... And here we have another flashback. Baron's trying to save his wife, to no avail. Despite everything, he's still obsessed. Thus, once again, we find ourselves in the very place where the Baron did, making a deal with Sereno to try and bring his wife back. Except this time, he's holding the golden heart in. Does he know I'm here? Again, doesn't look like it. This is still a flashback. That is the last heart. One more room to go through, except this one is opened with a red light. And now we found ourselves in the middle of space. No torch, but doesn't matter now. Unlike earlier, he isn't going to kill me this time. Go up here to find a house broken into a million pieces. At the top of the path, we find another heart. Now, we could go up the path here, but I want to check the other side. Path made from the boxes and barrels from earlier, and at the top of this path, something else entirely. He's still not doing anything. So I'm gonna have the path. I've got what I need. Yet I have no idea where this leads. Now, I'm assuming that that's the Baron's wife on the other end. And now we know what happened to her. And another endless hallway. Here we find 3 toys. What, do they belong to the Baron's wife or something? That gets me every time. For some reason, I never remember that it's there. Final trip back into the main room with the Dagger of Sacrifice. Apparently the 3 toys are a key. Alright, this had better be where the dagger is. Bam, right back in the main hub, except now all the rooms are on fire.
No fim, bastava apenas alguns golpes de espada para derrubar a porta da minha cela, e aproveitei e trouxe o coração do torturado comigo. Bem, vejo que também teve sucesso na sua missão. O sangue desta adaga irá atrair as criaturas desse castelo. Jogue a adaga por debaixo da porta do barão. As criaturas darão conta do resto. E então conseguiremos pegar os itens e acabar com esse ritual. Agora a gente espera um pouco. Bem, acho que já tá na hora. Quando estiver lá,
How did you manage to sneak
aproveite e
playing
beba
cards
um pouco
into
do
this
sangue do
place?
barão. Nós vamos
Why would you
precisar
even
para
bring those to a
finalizar
cursed
o
castle in the first place? Go back into the room from before, except our friend, presumably the Baron, is now dead. Killed by the very demons he warned us about. I got his blood now, so guess I don't need to go through any more here.
Muito bem, estrangeiro. Bem, agora só precisamos jogar o coração do torturado nesta poça de sangue e poderemos acabar com tudo isso. Pode deixar que eu desça primeiro, para me certificar de que não tem nenhum perigo lá embaixo.
Alright. Continuing to go down. Hopefully there's not much more of this place.
Vamos lá, estrangeiro. Chegou a hora de acabar com este ritual.
Here we have another statue. Not sure if that's of Sereno or not. Except it has 4 arms, and suddenly I can't move. I mean, I'm moving, except I can't control it anymore. It's at least different from the last time.
Não me leve a mal, estrangeiro, mas muitas pessoas morreram e sofreram para que este sacrifício fosse completado. E ele está tão perto e no fim, seria uma pena que fosse tudo em vão. Eu realmente preciso te agradecer. Sem a sua ajuda, eu não teria chegado tão longe. Bem, acho que no fim, eu acabei te ajudando a encontrar o seu irmão no final das contas.
That's the end! And that's the good ending. At least, I think it's the good ending. If you like playing Sereno, please consider donating for future games at patreon.com/lightbell18. Or follow him on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, it really helps me out. Also, let me know if you want to see more Let's Play videos like this. Now, upon completion, the creator leaves me with the option of going down the other route. If you want to see the other route, please leave a comment. Link in the description if you want to play this game yourself. I highly recommend it. It deserves way more than 261 likes. That's all from me, and I'll see you in the Dreamiverse.